We are all live.
Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream, welcome to Bluetti. Today we are in a new set, as you guys can see, because we're talking about big boys, girls, or I don't know who those are, but those are definitely power monsters, EP500 and EP500 Pro. Really hard to tell which one is which, and it doesn't really matter. So I'm your host. My name is Ilya. Many of you know me as Tim. Okay, you can call me both. We have our handsome cameraman. In fact, here's one of the most, if not the most handsome cameraman here, Teacher Gu. And of course, we've got Helena, broadcasting team, here behind the scenes, replying to your questions and just being here for you guys and for me and for everybody. And as always, we have 2 hours of live stream, guys. Today's our main focus is EP500 and EP500 Pro, guys. And you probably know we haven't talked about it for a long time. So am I excited about it? Yeah, of course I am, guys. I'm very excited to talk about EP500 and EP500 Pro with you. Of course, as always, during the live stream to attract people here, because otherwise no one would come. We give you special discount codes, right? So enter those special discount codes to save money. And let's get started, guys. Go to Bluetti Official on Facebook or on YouTube and simply join our live stream. Don't forget to invite your friends, because we all have friends who want to get power stations. And I want to say hi to Sharfar Maid, of course, LCT, Way from Science, Jeff, Robert Rodriguez, LCT, Ace Bet Travel, August, Christina Ann, Current Desert Preps, Actor Bevel, me damn no ID, okay. I like the way I read it. Hey, Not Slim One, very good to see you. I see many winners. I see many potential winners. And when I say winners, I refer to giveaway winners, right? So today we have multiple giveaways. We give away our Bluetti hoodie, right? My favorite one, Bluetti hoodie. We give away 2 hoodies, one on Facebook and one on YouTube. Here is the hoodie itself. All right, here it is. Beautiful hoodie. We also give away Bluetti mini fridge right there, guys. Mini fridge. It's gonna be our last giveaway. Don't get way too excited because it's still early. Now we also give away Bluetti magnets, and here's Bluetti magnets for your fridge. Very nice magnets. And what else do we give away? Let me have a look. Tableware set, Bluetti tableware set for those folks who go camping. It's a must-have tableware set, and we give it away. So without further ado, let's get started. But before, guys, I want to tell you that today's agenda is EB3A right here. Okay, EB3A. Our smallest power station, I love it a lot. PV120, PV200, okay, solar panels. PV350, PV420, our biggest solar panels. EB3A and PV120, EB3A and PV200. We'll talk about sets, okay, and how to match them. And we'll explore why you can't connect more than one solar panel to specific power stations of ours. It all has to do with open circuit voltage. And of course, we have 2 elephants in the building, EP500 and EP500 Pro. For many of today's products, you will have discount codes, so just go to the description. You will see discount code, you will see the original price, discounted price, and discount code. If there is no discount code, that means that price is already a promotional one, so no discount code is needed. And I hate saying that, guys, but all of our discount codes and giveaways are for the US only, because we are the US marketing team. So if you win the giveaway, we will need your shipping address in the USA. Okay, let's get started. EB3A. EB3A is our smallest power station for now. I don't know what's coming. Honestly, they keep it a secret so that I stay excited. EB3A is a 268.8 watt-hour power station. The battery chemistry there is lithium iron phosphate, and I actually am holding it on one hand on purpose because it's very lightweight. It's only 10.14 pounds. extremely lightweight, and I do appreciate that. It's also midi-size. It's only 10.04 inches by 7.09 inches by 7.2 inches. And even though it's so lightweight and midi-size, it's actually very powerful. It can pull out 600 watts of AC, and the spike can reach 1200 watts. 1200 watts is also a number you can get if you go under powerlifting mode. Powerlifting mode is for pure resistive loads only, but if you need it, we have it there, and you can enable it through the app. Yes, guys, we have an app control. It is also very well equipped, so let me maybe put it on EP500 Pro. This one is Pro. Okay, right here. Can we please turn the AC on, because so hot. Okay, so here is, let's focus on EB3A first, and let's take a look at the outputs. Oh, perfect shot, perfect shot. Okay, so what do we have here? Number one, guys. Of course, we have a car power socket, 12 volts and 10 amps to run those mini fridges to keep our beverages cool, and just, you know, you can plug in so many appliances here. 12 volt and 10 amp standard car power socket, aka car cigarette lighter. Here we have two DC 5521 ports. Now they're not very commonly used these days, but if you need them, they're always here, potentially for Wi-Fi, TV, routers, for audio generation, for maybe a radio and things like that, and for some other appliances. Now here we have two USB-A ports, 5 volts and 3 amps, 15 watts. So those are standard USB-A ports. You can run a ton of devices from here. You don't need me to tell you that. Next we have USB-C port, quick charge, 100 watts to charge our iPhones, MacBooks, and all other stuff that use USB-C port, not only Apple. Here we have AC outlets, or basically like wall outlets. Those are 600 watts and 120 volts. And as it says right here, it's pure sine wave. Okay, so if you're running some sensitive appliances, maybe medical appliances, you can do that since it's pure sine wave. On the top, we have a wireless charging pad rated at 15 watts. As long as your phone supports wireless charging, place it here in the center. Turn DC on, and DC button is right here. Okay, DC is on right now, and my phone is charging right now. We have to find the center. Once you do, it's charging. You can see DC is on, and it's gonna show you some output right now. It's not showing anything yet, but my phone is charging at 45% right now, and somehow it doesn't show the output yet. Maybe we have to wait for some time. Now, guys, speaking about the screen, what can we see here? So here's the input, right? How many watts are coming in when we're charging our EB3A, okay? And you can charge from multiple ways, and we'll talk about that in detail, don't worry. Here we have the output. So when we're running something, when we, for example, let me plug in this fridge, our Bluetti mini fridge. It's a good example. So Bluetti mini fridge goes right here, okay? And right now, we can see the output is 41 watts. Can we please have a shot on the EB3A? So right now the output is 43 watts. Okay, this is the wireless charging and our mini fridge. It shows us the battery percentage, 98%. It shows us the approximate time. If we keep the load the same, the power station will stay on for 6.5 hours, okay? And here we have DC, because DC is turned on right now. AC is turned on, but if we turn it on, you see AC icon is here. Okay, now we have Eco mode. What is Eco mode? Eco mode turns off your AC inverter in 4 hours. It can also be 3 hours, 2 hours, or 1 hour, depending on how you set it through the app. Okay, and it does so to save the battery, because sometimes we forget to turn off, or we cannot physically turn off because we leave the house or we leave the office. So the system will do it for us. I always keep the Eco mode on. It does not affect DC load. Don't worry. And of course, if you're using AC, actually, it will not turn off. It only turns AC off if there is no load, or the load is very low, like under 10 watts. Also on the screen we can see frequency, and frequency is 60 Hz in America, and if you're watching me from European Union, from other countries, we have the same machine, the same power station for your country, and of course it will come with frequency for your country. So 50 Hertz for European Union, for example. What else can we say about the screen? That's all we can see right now, but if there is any alert, maybe battery low, maybe there is overload, overheat, temperature too low, short circuit, we can see the alerts right here in color red. Very useful. And if we go under powerlifting mode, we will also see the powerlifting, like a lightning symbol, a logo on the top here. So we know that we are in powerlifting mode. And powerlifting mode again is powering pure resistive loads up to 1200 watts. Even though the limited AC is 600 watts right there, and will only show you 600 watts, but actually it can pull out up to 1200 watts, which is really, really powerful, right? As the name says, powerlifting mode. And if we have, again, any other alerts, you will see them here on the screen. So we also have the settings mode on the screen. To enter settings mode, unplug all devices, turn off all the outputs. Right now I turn off AC and DC, and long press AC and DC button for 2 seconds. And you see, guys, right now we can set the frequency, 50 Hertz or 60 Hertz. So if I press this button, it's 50 Hertz, 60 Hertz, 50 Hertz, 60 Hertz. Now in America it's 60 Hertz, so I'll just leave it there. If I press the DC button, the eco mode goes off and on, and if you want to turn off, that's totally fine. Okay, I will keep it on. So 60 Hertz and eco mode on. Those are also default settings. Oops, why is it 50 Hertz? Okay, have to enter the settings mode again, because accidentally switched to 50 Hertz. I want it to be 60 Hertz. Yes, and eco mode on. Okay, and long press those 2 buttons to exit the settings mode. Now here we also have a light, and it's very bright. Okay, so please prepare for that. Okay, this is the light, right? This is medium brightness, high brightness, and SOS mode. And as we can see right here, the battery capacity is 268 watt-hours, and the maximum AC load is 600 watts. The battery chemistry is lithium iron phosphate, LiFePO4. This is the only batteries that we put in our power stations right now. We think those are the best. Now on the top we have the carrying handle right here, very easy to carry around. On the bottom we have those anti-slip pads, and we also have the information right here, the QR code that you can scan to connect to the power station for the first time when you're using the application. And the app is available for iOS as well as Android, free of charge. The app includes full monitor, full control, as well as firmware upgrades. Now here's the input part, right? So here's the input, and this is the AC input. You can charge your EB3A, and yes, the power station is called EB3A for those guys who are new here. You can charge EB3A from a wall outlet, from a generator, from another power station, with this, using this output, and we don't need an adapter. I hope you're as excited about it as I am, because adapters sometimes we just cannot do without, but if we can, we would definitely do that. So this is how you charge it from this input, no adapter needed. This is the charge from DC, from maybe solar panels, and from other charging methods, like from a car power socket. So if you want to charge from solar panels, and we highly advocate for solar charging, of course, plug it in here. Those are MC4 connectors. All of our portable solar panels are equipped with MC4 connectors. If your solar panels are also equipped with MC4 connectors, perfect. Just make sure that the open circuit voltage is in the allowed range. So here is from 12 to 28 volts. So your solar panel open circuit voltage is going to be one number. It can be like maybe 20 volts or 25 volts or 44 volts. Make sure that number is in this within this range. So for 12, not lower than 12, it's critical, and not higher than 28, okay? Amperage is 8.5 amps. It doesn't really matter. It just tells you that no matter what amperage you plug from your solar panel, the limitations here are 8.5 amps. So don't expect anything higher than that. But OCV, or sometimes VOC, open circuit voltage, is critical. So please take this into account. And what does it say here? It says input 120 volts AC, 9 amps. And here's a circuit protector, 125 volts and 10 amps. This one works automatically. You don't have to worry about that. Now, as you guys can see, we have fans right here, one here and one there, so the wind can go through and keep your device cool. And immediately, I want to tell you that EB3A is known for being very quiet. Of course, we'll make some sounds. The fans will kick on if you're under powerlifting mode and loading many devices, but in general, it's very quiet. Okay, let's change the camera view. We've been focusing on EB3A for way too long. I also want to say hi to new people here. We have 20 people right now on YouTube. We also have an audience on Facebook. Do we have Instagram today? No, no Instagram today. Okay, cool. Now, want to say hi to everybody. Make sure you use content. Okay, right. Of course, as always, and I'm sorry if it sounds repetitive, but I want to thank Jeff from Way from Science for proactively replying to the questions in the community. Okay, so what is the ways to recharge EB3A? Because the battery capacity is 268.8 watt hours, so it's very impressive for this size, I should state, but it's not a massive capacity, okay? It will discharge pretty quickly. In fact, if you use it with very power-hungry devices, we're talking less than an hour. Good thing is there are many ways to recharge EB3A. Let's name them together. You probably know better than me by this time. Number one is, of course, default charging from a wall outlet. We all have wall outlets. We're living in a house. So plug it in there, no adapter needed, and enjoy nice and standard charging and stable, charging from the wall outlet. Number two, or I would actually make it number one, because as a company who advocates for green energy, solar energy, it's solar charging, okay? So the solar charging here, we advocate for that. Definitely, if you have any opportunity to recharge from solar panels, do that. Okay, we highly encourage that. That's why we give you solar cables in the box, solar charging cables. Again, those have MC4 connectors. You don't have to worry about anything whatsoever. Plug it in here very quickly, and MC4 connectors to MC4 connectors on your solar panel. No problem whatsoever. So, another charging method is, of course, from your car, and it's also actually a very good method for those of you guys who are on the go, because the battery capacity is not massive here, as I said before. You can just plug it in here, charge from your car power socket, and you will get a decent amount of battery charge on the go. Now, another charging method is from a generator, and yes, it's true. So during power outages, you can definitely use a gas, propane, or diesel generator to recharge your EB3A. You will have to use the same cable that you use for AC charging. Again, no adapter needed. Now, actually, EB3A has a couple of charging modes. It has 3 charging modes. Standard charging mode, default charging mode, right? And it's 268 watts max. It has turbo charging mode, fast charging mode. It's 430 watts max. And it has a silent charging mode, 100 watts max. So, as the name implies, if you want to have a good quality sleep, to get his melanin and get just good sleep, so to say, and you're sleeping next to EB3A, go to settings in the app, and we have an app, and set it to silent mode, and you will be impressed. There's no sound whatsoever, no fans, nothing, and you have a good quality sleep, and you wake up and your EB3A is fully charged and you're ready to go hunt. DC charging methods include mostly from PV, photovoltaic, or solar panels, right? Basically solar panels, in other words, and from a car. So again, I can't stress it enough, when you choose a solar panel, make sure that the VOC, open circuit voltage, is within the right range, and for EB3A, as well as for basically all of our smaller, quote-unquote, power stations. I'm talking about EB500 and EB7TS. The open circuit voltage, OCV, is from 12 volts to 28 volts. The batteries that you can hook up with is PV68, PV120, PV200. You can't connect any other solar panels because they're just not within the open circuit voltage. Also, I know that many of you guys live in very cold places or in very hot places, so I have to tell you that we don't recommend the temperature go down to -4 degrees Fahrenheit when you're discharging your EB3A, and higher than 104 degrees Fahrenheit when you discharging your EB3A. And when you're charging your EB3A, the temperature cannot go below freezing before 32 Fahrenheit and not higher than 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I already mentioned before, I'll tell it one more time, I'll say it one more time, that the battery is lithium iron phosphate or LiFePO4 with 2500 plus life cycles. Those are the best batteries for now, and we only stick to them. We used to have this AC50S model with lithium ion battery, but because the lifespan is significantly smaller, significantly shorter, 1000 life cycles as opposed to 2500 plus life cycles here. We wanted to use it for a long time, and for those of you guys who never had a power station at home and maybe you're worried, oh, I don't even know how to use them, I'll definitely break them. Don't worry about that. We have a battery management system, or BMS for short, and battery management system is there for you 24/7 to protect your battery from overload, overheat, low voltage, over voltage, and other causes that can cause, pen not intended, that can cause harm to your battery. So we have battery management system protection. Okay, now what else is important to say? After 2500 life cycles, the battery doesn't die. It's how it's stated in the industry. The battery drops to 80% of the original capacity. So it does not die, you can still be using it. It will just not be as fresh as before, it will be discharging faster. So the battery is 168.8 watt hours or 12 amp hours in other metrics, and it offers 2500 plus life cycles. I'd say that no matter what other power station from Bluetti I hope you want to have, EB3A will still fit in your household or in your minivan, or no matter when you want to use it, because it's so small, it's so lightweight, again, only 10 pounds, mini size, you could tell, right? And still powerful, still can load up to 600 watts and up to 1200 watts for pure resistive loads, has multiple ways to recharge, and has one more very cool feature, which is UPS. UPS stands for uninterruptible power supply, 24/7 offline UPS. You can play it safe. If you're gaming, for example, or if you're working on an important document, and in your area where you're living, there are blackouts that occur sometimes, right? So those are very annoying. I certainly remember blackouts growing up in Eastern Europe. You're watching a TV, you're watching a movie with your dad. I remember we were watching Spartacus, a 3-hour movie. And there are blackouts every once in a while. So during the 3-hour movie, probably were like 3-4 blackouts, and it's annoying. Back in the day, you have to, we're using DVD, right? You have to actually skip to the part where you stopped, and you can only go to X speed, so you have to spend like 10 minutes looking for the spot where the movie stopped. So blackouts definitely annoying. You don't want them in your life, and this is why EB3A can protect you from that. So when you plug any device, maybe TV or your personal computer, in a wall outlet, now you're not immune to blackouts, are you? On the other hand, if you plug it in EB3A, now that if the blackout occurs, it doesn't really affect you. Then you can ask, but hey, I will deplete the battery of EB3A very quickly, right? That's why you have to plug EB3A in a wall outlet. So when the battery, when the power in the wall outlet is stable, no battery is wasted, and when the wall outlet power is gone, in a matter of milliseconds, you're switched to EB3A, and the TV and the computer stays on. Guys, right now I can see that it's red, a red light, red color. The countdown turned red. It only can mean one thing: a giveaway. A giveaway, and again, to participate in our giveaways, please type Bluetti in the comments, okay? And while you're typing Bluetti in the comments, can you please throw me the remote for the air conditioner? I can control the temperature. Just throw it to me. Yeah, come on, go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
Really don't want to smash your face?
Okay, I doubt that. Okay,
I had it before. Oh my God, it's freezing.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so please type Bluetti in the comments. Thank you. Bluetti, 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 Bluetti giveaway ready. Okay, let me see. And I will also want to see our live stream on YouTube, on Facebook. We have 20 people there, and we have how many?
Did you bring your hoodie today?
Yes, I did.
Okay. We will give away hoodie. How about that?
Yeah, sure. Oh, the first giveaway hoodie? Cool.
Yeah.
So the first giveaway is hoodie, and guys, oops, that was a cord charging cable. I'm wearing this hoodie quite often. I just like the quality. I like the quality. I think it's cotton. I think so. It doesn't say, but. And here's a very nice pattern. I like it a lot. The same pattern as on this t-shirt, so they match perfectly. Okay, please type Bluetti in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and to invite your friends. This is our first giveaway. I'm very excited, definitely very excited. Okay. Bluetti, let's go for Bluetti. Okay, I like giveaways, and who doesn't, right? Let's go, guys. So we were trying to, you saw that, you're a witness to that. We tried that lucky draw lottery thing, but because you're typing so fast, we actually can't copy your names and put them in that lucky draw. The only way to do that is physically put it on lucky draw. But the problem I found with the lucky draw, previously doing live streams and using that lucky draw, is that sometimes it just stops on specific spots, right? Like really, it's disbalanced maybe, and it stops on like that spot all the time almost. So we're still looking for a way to improve our giveaways, but for now it's just that our team, who is not emotionally engaged in the live stream, is choosing the winner. Okay, cool. And the first hoodie in this live stream goes to Reflect the Sun from YouTube. Reflect the Sun from YouTube. And the winner from Facebook is Kelly Elder. Kelly Elder, congratulations! Kelly Elder from Facebook and Reflect the Sun from YouTube. Winners, refers to all the winners. Please email us at livestream@bluetti.com for the shipment. Send us your shipping address in the USA, your phone number, and attach the screenshot where we say congratulations, Kelly Elder, congratulations, Reflect the Sun, and email us within 48 hours. Thank you. I'll have a sip of water to that. Okay, yeah, Reflect the Sun. Yes, oh, I remember you, actually. Thank you for being here. Invite your friends, okay? And don't forget to give us a like. Right now we have 13 likes and we have 27 people. Guys, let's do it. Okay, now also, if we could connect to my laptop later so I could show how to place an order. Hopefully our HDMI cable is long enough. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Well, anyway,
I can just pass it to you right now, and then you tell me to switch the camera. Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Could you? Yeah, I did. Could you please give me my backpack? Give me the whole backpack. It's here. It's next to the fridge.
Huh? Oh.
Okay, guys. Now, anyway. EB3A, I just found out we always spend like an hour talking about EB3A, and honestly, I don't regret it. I enjoyed every minute talking about EB3A because EB3A is just great. You know, I have very personal connections with EB3A too. That was the first power station that I saw in Bluetti, and I did not bring the adapter for MacBook, but it's okay. I needed my backpack anyway to change glasses. The glasses reflect too much. Anyway, guys, so EB3A, now, because my job here is to help you choose the power station that is perfect for your lifestyle, right? So I would say that EB3A is pretty much perfect for everybody. Now, power banks are simply not enough sometimes. They don't have a high enough capacity. EB3A can definitely do this job. So no matter what your lifestyle is, everybody would profit from having EB3A. Now, we would all, of course, profit from selling EB3As, but I'm trying to be very sincere right now, and I am, right? EB3A is a perfect power station for everybody. You might need something else, apart from EB3A for bigger capacity, for different purposes. No wonder we have EP500 here, but EB3A definitely would improve quality of everybody's life as it's a UPS device. During power outages, during blackouts, you can use it to cook something very quickly, to brew coffee, stuff like that. And after all, you can just use it to power your gadgets when outdoors and without worrying of discharge. And right now, I'm very happy that we have this new solar panel, PV68. It's so small, and it can power your PV120. It can power your EB3A very quickly. So you always have the way to recharge your small power station. Okay, now Christina says EB3A is my favorite out of my 7 generators. Wow, that's a big family, 7 generators. I'm impressed. It's just about right for many use cases. Yeah, congrats for your hoodie. Congratulations, the winner. Congratulations, Facebook winner, Kelly Elder. Okay. Now, guys, I wanted to show you the app. Do you want to see the app? I wanted to show it to you anyway, so I hope you will take a look at the app. The app is called Bluetti. I know, call me original. It's a free app. Again, I have to stress it every time. Here's how it's initializing. Brightness up. Okay. Now here is my app, my personal account, and again it shows me the list of all the power stations I've connected to before. So let's see if we can connect to this power station right now. EB3A. Okay, EB3A, there we go. One click, very easy. 97%. Now watch the magic. You guys can see AC is on right now here, and on the screen of the EB3A itself, we can see that AC is on. I can turn it off. Okay, I can turn it back on. And of course, it goes without saying, I don't have to be that close to EB3A. I can be simply within the Bluetooth range and control it perfectly. DC on, DC off, and AC off. What can we do from the app? 2 things. Number 1, observe. Okay, always monitor what is going on. What is the battery percentage? What is the PV input? What is the grid input? What is the DC output? And what is the AC output? Here's the button, turn the whole power station off. And here is the settings. Settings is where we can change a lot of stuff. So number 1, we have share device. We can share a device. We can also change the name of the device. We can go set a charging mode. We have standard, silent, and turbocharging modes. We can go turn the eco mode on and off from the app. The eco mode shut down. When do you want to shut down your power station? In 1 hour, in 2 hours, in 3 hours, or in 4 hours? You can set it right here. Next we can even control LED light, LED light SOS mode, LED light high brightness, medium brightness. Okay, and of course you can also turn it off from here. Here's the powerlifting mode, and it says right here what it does. So we can enable powerlifting mode from here and also turn it off. And my favorite one, firmware upgrades. If we have any upgrades, you can do them here. And you can always unbind the device. Okay, cool. So this is the app, Bluetti for EB3A. If a power station has Bluetooth, that means it also has an app control, okay? And guys, right now, I didn't bring my adapter for MacBook, so do we have one actually? We should have one.
Our company's laptop.
Okay. All right, anyway, I'd much rather we had the adapter, because that laptop is
the company's adapter doesn't work, remember?
Okay, because that one is slow.
Yeah.
So EB3A right now is available at a promotional price. It's a 10-minute promotional price, $219. No discount code is needed. Just go to the website, or I prepared the link for you. It's a short link. Go to the description, click the link, and purchase from there, $219. Unfortunately, it's only available in America. If you're watching us from other countries, you can go to the website BluettiPower.com and choose your country. We have Canada, we have the European Union, we have Japan and other countries. So please check it out right there. Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, you see, you say you didn't know that EB3A has an app support. Again, a rule of thumb is if it has Bluetooth, it has app support, yeah. That's cool. I don't think it's cool. And my favorite part is not even all those things like controlling the AC and DC and observing from distance. You can be on your sofa, you can be on working at your desk. My favorite part is firmware upgrades. As any company, we're trying to fix any bugs or improve as soon as possible, and with firmware upgrades, it's just magic how you can do that from your app. Okay guys, so this is EB3A. Let's see what else is important about EB3A. Okay, you give me this laptop, nice. I'll connect it. Excuse me, what is this sound? Can you hear us clearly, guys?
Possible and yes.
Firmware. Yeah.
Nobody say something wrong with the sound. So.
Oh, those are the fans. This is literally the fans of this laptop. Okay. All right, let's go. So here is the look. Okay, yeah, here we are. Perfect. So watching the live stream here. Yeah, like button. Okay, so for example, if you want to get PV120, right? I'll just show you how discount codes work. Copy this code, click this link. This is the short link, and take a deep breath. For you, it's gonna work faster. This is because this laptop works slowly. It's not the website that works slowly. The website works just fine. Okay, so here we are, PV120. And wait for this button to load here. You don't have to wait again. Okay, buy with Shop Pay or more payment options. Click on whichever you prefer, and just remember to paste the discount code. You know how when you purchase something, maybe like a membership or anything, and there's like discount code there, and you don't have a discount code? Every time it feels like I'm missing something, you know? So here is the discount code, $30 off, $279 becomes $249. Okay, back to the studio. Like literally, I was just buying this application membership for learning languages, and I bought an annual membership, so it costs quite some money. And then, you know, it has like, oh, discount code. Do you have any discount codes? Like, no, I don't have it in discount codes. I'm just gonna pay the full price anyway. So yeah, and you guys have discount codes, which is pretty cool. So please enter them, use them. Okay, now what else? What else, guys? EB3A. Let's pair it with solar panels. I want to give you the kit that you can use right ahead. You don't have to think about anything. We want you to have EB3A and our solar panel. Okay, you don't have a very broad choice, only 3 solar panels of ours, PV68, PV120, and PV200. So, and you can only connect one panel, okay, one unit. Why? Because the PV68, the open circuit voltage is 24.6 volts, and here the upper limit is 28 volts, so you can't connect more than that. 24 volts, 24.6 volts for PV68, 24.4 volts for PV120, and 26.1 volts for PV200. All of those panels are compatible with our EB3A. And let me show you the panels itself. Okay, there we are. So this is PV200. We don't have PV68 on the list today. I'll just show you one of them. PV200. So this is what it looks like. It has a nice carrying handle, very solid, and it has all the cables very well organized right here. Okay, and MC4 connectors, as I said. So when we're charging our EB3A from solar panels, we'll be using solar charging cable right here. And this one goes here, and here we have MC4 connectors, right? So you just connect them like this, and you're good to go. You of course open up your solar panel and you enjoy a nice input, and for PV200 it's going to be 200 watts max. Of course this number is achieved under ideal conditions, so don't expect it, certainly not every day, but you will get something very close to PV200. So to 200 watts, maybe like 160 watts, 120 watts, depends on the weather, it depends on many factors of course. The weather is, the solar intensity, the solar activity is the primary cause of the solar, primary factor of the solar input. Okay, so here's what it looks like, and I'm going to unfold it so you guys can see that when it's folded, it's really small, but when you actually open it up, you will see how big it is. And we also have kickstands right here. We have kickstands right here, so if you have nothing to lay it on, you can use those kickstands.
I think they have the angles, right? They demonstrate like
They do.
on the stands.
They do.
I think that one is really cool. It was my first time.
Yes, because the angle you position your solar panel at affects the solar input. So you want to, it's very simple, it's called a cant test. So basically, well, I don't have an, here is not an empty, but look, if you put it like this, right, if there is no shadow, it's a perfect angle. So it's called a cant test. Of course, you can do more research on that. You can do more research on that. Now, guys, here are some things about our solar panels. They are IP65 water resistant, but we still don't recommend you to expose them to water. So make sure that you don't fold them a lot. They don't soak water or any other liquid. Maybe you have pets, so you have to be careful about your pets around your solar panels. No banding, so don't like band it the way it's not supposed to be banned. And don't scratch them. Try not to. Okay. Thank you. Now I hope you don't do that because solar panels they can serve you for a long time. They can serve you for years and years and years. But you know, according to Google, it can actually serve you for 25 years. Like a solar panel can last for 25 years. This is a long time. But again, try to be gentle with them. Don't scratch them and things like that, and don't expose them to water. If it's very humid, it's fine and you can use them. But if it's raining, better save them for later. Okay, so this is PV200. Okay, with the maximum of 200 watts. We also have PV120 here. Not here. We actually never showed it. We don't have it in the studio still. But for PV120, it's the same as just smaller, and the maximum input is 120 watts. The cell elimination is ETFE. All of our materials is ETFE that we're using, and the solar efficiency is up to 23.4%. Okay, now we have some technical characteristics. You don't have to know them. The only thing you know that the VOC is anywhere from 12 to 28 volts for EB3A, and for PV120 is 24.4 volts, so we're good to go. And the weight of PV120 is 12.57 pounds. But for PV200, the weight is 16.1 pounds. Okay? Now again, guys, the temperature, we don't recommend you use it when it's colder than 14 degrees Fahrenheit and hotter than 150 degrees Fahrenheit. And the perfect temperature would be 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now the price of PV120 is $279, but right now with discount, you can see in the description, is $249. And for PV200, the price is $469, and with discount code is $429. Again, enter those discount codes. And you know what? I know that many of you will want to get EB3A and PV120 or EB3A and PV200. So we prepared a bundle for you. EB3A and PV200 comes together at a price of well, we have 40% off. and EB3A and PV100, not 40%, sorry, $40 off. And for EB3A and PV120, it's $30 off, and you will see discounts right there. So the link is the same as for EB3A. You can basically go to EB3A and choose the bundle there. Okay, what do we have? 5 minutes before the giveaway? Awesome. Okay, guys, as always, it's been 44 minutes already. I think it's time we switch to EP500. Okay, EP500, because...
Some of them commented 2 huge towers you're sitting between.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we also have PV350, but we'll talk about it later if we have time. And we have our biggest, still portable solar panel, PV420. And the names of our solar panels, they often imply for the maximum input. Well, in fact, they always imply for maximum input. Okay, guys, EP500. Let's get started. Okay, let me put this one back. Okay, that was PV200. And right now, let's talk about EP500. Revolutionizing, what was the name? Revolutionizing, I forgot the name. Okay, so here is EP500, right? Okay. Wow, I haven't talked about it for a long time, first of all. EP500, guys, it's one and only. It's on the wheels because it's very heavy, so we put it on the wheels. And it's a massive capacity. So if you're looking for one thing specifically, capacity, go for EP500. You will never be wrong. Capacity means that you can actually power your devices, charge your devices, run your devices for a long time. The capacity here is 5,100 watt hours. This is a massive capacity. 5,120 watt hours to be exact. It's an enormous capacity. It's just like, to compare it with our AC200 collection, for example, we have AC200 Max. It's 2,048 watt hours. Here is 5,100 watt hours. And why am I comparing it with AC200 Max? Because the AC load is the same. It's 2,000 watts, but the capacity is radically different. Here's 5,120 watt hours, right? As opposed to 2,048 watt hours. So it's just massive. If you need capacity, get EP500. And four-wheel design makes this power monster movable right now. And very easily movable. You don't feel this weight, but if you try to lift it, you will actually find out how heavy it is. Also, it has 4 AC outlets right here. 4 AC outlets. It has 24/7 UPS, uninterruptible power supply, and not only it has UPS, it has 4 UPS modes, it has different UPS modes, not only offline UPS. It has time control UPS, customized UPS, PV priority UPS, and of course offline UPS. There are many charging methods with a very high input. For example, if you're charging from a wall outlet, from an AC wall outlet, you will get a very high input. From a generator, you will get 600 watts max. From portable solar panels, you will get 1,200 watts max. I can't believe those numbers. Are those actually accurate? Rigid roof solar panels, PV, 1,200 watts max. Car power socket, 240 volts, 40 watts for 24 volts, and 120 watts for 12 volts. Dual charging, you can combine dual charging. You can combine AC and PV. So for AC, for wall outlet charging, you will get 2,000 watts maximum. And for dual charging AC plus PV, you will get 18,000 watts max. You can combine together any DC and AC charging methods. Okay, now it's time to talk about how big it is. So the dimensions is 22 inches by 29 inches by 11.8 inches. Right, yeah. Okay, now the weight is 167.5 pounds. But you don't feel it because you just have to move it, just basically push it. Okay, again guys, the temperature limitations when you're charging it is not lower than 32 degrees Fahrenheit and not higher than 104. And when you're discharging it, the same, not lower than -4 and not higher than 104. Standard battery voltage is 51.2 volts DC. Battery cell voltage range is from 40 to 58.4 volts DC. We have a built-in short circuit protection, over temperature protection, and built-in MPPT. We also have a bunch of accessories in the box, such as AC charging cable. This is the AC charging cable right here. Okay. We also have a PV charging cable with MC4 connectors. Okay. AC charging cable, PV charging cable. We also, of course, have a user manual, warranty card, and a certificate of quality pass. And we have a bunch of optional accessories, such as a AC generator charging cable, charging EP500 generator, 12-volt RV output cable for devices with Access60 or SPC45 socket, fusion box. Fusion box is for split phase mode because EP500 can go to under split phase. You can connect two EP500s together. We have additional T500 adapter right here. So here's the adapter. And yeah, and other accessories. Those accessories are available at BluettiPower.com. Is it the giveaway time already? Oh, okay, cool. I didn't see the countdown. Okay, it's the giveaway time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We give away our Bluetti magnets right now, so please type magnets in the comments. Type magnets, magnets, magnets in the comments. Let's go. Oh, no, sorry. Type Bluetti in the comments. Don't type magnets. Type Bluetti is fine. Type Bluetti in the comments. And I want to charge my laptop a little bit. Okay. Okay, guys, type Bluetti in the comments. Let's go. We give away 1 pack of magnets on Facebook and 1 pack of magnets on YouTube. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Magnets, magnets, magnets. Okay. All right. Let's go. Type magnets. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Oh, we have 12,700 subscribers. We actually gained some subscribers on YouTube. That's a big win. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being with us. Okay, so, and we also trying to make our live streams better. Don't laugh, but yeah. So if you have any ideas or anything, we always open to anything. We're down for anything. So let us know in the comments. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Magnets, we almost ready. We're picking up the winner, not us, but our colleagues. So, oh yeah, the magnets are here, by the way. The magnets are pretty cool. Let me show you the magnets. Come on, let's go one by one.
You can place it. Oh, never mind. I'll hold it. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, what are you doing?
Okay, so what does it say? I can't see what it says. Bluetti barbecue delicious. Delicious anywhere. Next we have. Can you remove that like Word document that you open on the screen?
Oh.
What is it, Notepad? Yeah.
I can't.
Just.
Hold on.
What?
Oh,
okay, cool. Go outdoor, enjoy camping. I like this one. Guys, go outdoors. It's an important tip to improve your life. Bluetti solar generator. You know, very eloquent. Bluetti. Now this is classics. Now this is Bluetti Poppy. Keep warmer. Anyway. Okay. Oh, okay. Power your life anywhere. I overreacted to that. Okay, Bluetti backs your home up. road trip, America. East Coast to West Coast. From Washington, D.C. to Florida. Okay, may the force be with you.
I like this one.
It's like a biblical quote, I think.
It was the movie, what was it? Star Wars.
Ah.
May the force be with you.
Different generations.
And then that, what?
I'm too young for Star Wars.
Star Wars? They're still playing.
AC300 and PV200, the force shall free me. Now this one is quite weird. I'm not gonna lie. The force. Oh, okay. Sorry. AC300P. Now you figured that out what that means. Bluetti U. Okay, guys. Bluetti. Let's go. Let's see who the winners are. Can we see who winners are?
Yes, we have it.
So our winner from YouTube is Waveform Science. And our winner on Facebook is Paul Nolan. Congratulations. Paul Nolan and Waveform Science, congrats. Guys, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number, and attach the screenshot where Bluetti official says, congratulations Waveform Science, congratulations Paul Nolan. That was our second giveaway for today. We have more. We give away Bluetti tableware set, as well as Bluetti mini fridge right here. So definitely stay here. Congratulations winners, congratulations Jeff, yep. And let's keep going. So first of all, guys, let's take a look at EP500. What do we have here? Let's take a closer look at the outputs. First, we'll talk about DC outputs, then we'll talk about AC outputs. So can we please focus on DC outputs? Okay, perfect. This is professionalism. So we have a wireless charging output, 15 watts right here. Let's test it. Let's immediately test it. So let's turn DC on. You have to remember to turn DC on, guys. Oops. Okay, DC on. And yes, my phone is charging. Maybe you can't say it, but right now you can. Yes, perfect. Now, here we have two wireless charging pads. Here we have a perfect... Okay, so here we have 4 USB-A ports. 2 of them are USB quick charge, 18 watts. 2 of them are normal USB-A ports, 15 watts. We have a car power socket. We have, here's the aviation socket. We have a USB Type-C, 100 watts, quick charge, and we have 2 DC 551 ports, 12 volts and 10 amps. Okay. Moving on top, AC outputs, right here. Ooh, yep. Okay, so here we have 4 AC outlets, classic and simple, minimalistic. 100 to 120 volts and 2000 watts. And here we have the input. The input is AC input, 100 to 120 volts, AC 15 amps max. We have DC input, 55 to 145 volts, DC 20 amps max. And we have a communication inverter to connect to EP500s potentially if we need to. Okay. That was the inputs and the outputs of EP500. And right now let's take a look at the screen. The screen is very similar to the screen of AC200 Max, basically. So let's take a look. Awesome. So in the center we have the battery life, and it's a real-time situation where the battery is 19%. So we can see the battery voltage, the battery state of charge, battery state. Next we have PV input, what is the input voltage and input power, grid input, AC input power, AC input voltage, AC input frequency, a generator voltage, DC output, what is the output voltage, what is the output power, what is the each and every different port outputs wattage or power, 12 volt and 10 amp output power, 12 volt and 30 amp output power, USB PD wireless output power. Next we have AC load, output voltage, output power, output frequency, and output state. So here's how we turn DC off, and right now my phone would stop charging if I still had a phone off, if I still had a phone on while it's charging pad. AC on and off. Now when you want to make some major changes to settings, remember turn AC off. Language, English or Japanese. Next we have AC output voltage 100 volts or 120 volts, AC output frequency 50 Hz or 60 Hz, DC input source. When charging from solar panels, choose PV. When charging from others, choose others. Buzz settings. When you have an alert, do you want to hear a buzz like beep? If yes, turn it on. If no, turn it off. Next we have touch sound. When I'm touching the screen, you can hear a sound. If you like it, keep it on. If you don't like it, turn it off. Eco mode will turn off the AC output after 4 hours of no load or very low load, so either on or off. I prefer keeping it on. Okay, next we have device type. It's either a single phase or a split phase. This one is very easy. When we're using one, EP500 is a single phase. If it's EP500 is a split phase. So right now it's a single phase. Next we have working mode, and we have four UPS modes. So number one, we have standard UPS. Okay, standard UPS is an offline UPS. In other words, oh, we also have an online UPS. Cool. Time control UPS. You can set the time slots right here. Time settings. Okay. And parameters: battery SOC low, battery SOC high, battery state of charge low, and battery state of charge high. Right. Next we have PV priority UPS. When you're charging your EP500 from PV and from solar panel, from solar panel and from AC from any other charging method at the same time, you can actually choose what percentage you would love to be charged from PV. So set it right here, maybe 50%, maybe 60%, 80%, anything you really want. Okay, next we have customized UPS. So as the name implies, grid charge status, time control status, enable or disable. First of all, enable it, and then you can set the time settings and the state of charge settings. Okay, 15 amps is the maximum amperage by default. If you want to go higher, up to 30 amps, you have to have a password, and you can actually request it from Bluetti customer service. Okay, Bluetooth on and off. Bluetooth is for an app. Bluetooth state disabled. Wi-Fi on and off. Wi-Fi is also for an app. Wi-Fi state disconnect. Brightness can be anything that you want. Simply click or slide. Next we have sleep time of the screen. It can be never, can be 5 minutes, can be 1 minute, can be 30 seconds. I prefer keeping it never. Day settings, set the date here and set the time here, and if you click a bunch of stuff, you can always go back to factory settings for the USA. Next we have data, product info, we have model, EP500, we have serial number, we have DSP, ARM, BMS, and HMI versions. We have battery information. We have alarm history, no alarms, but if we had it, we would have a number of alarm or occurrence time and error code. Go back. Here we have alarms, no current alarms. If you had any, you could fix them. Maybe just simply unplug the devices if it's an overload and reload it. And you can always clear the alarms if you want. Okay, so here on the top we have a date and a time. Now let me show you how it actually runs. So for example, I want to power my mini fridge, so I will turn DC on because this is DC output, and I would plug my mini fridge here in this car power socket, 12 volts and 10 amps. Okay, let's go. And do we have any output? Yeah, we have. We do 37 watts right now from a DC load, 37 watts. Okay, perfect, 37 watts. Let's add up my phone. Let me put my phone here. Yeah, my phone is charging right now too, and we have 40 watts, so slightly it went up. Let's plug more devices. I have a hair dryer right here. The hair dryer is an AC outlet, so I'm gonna turn AC on, and I'm just gonna go ahead and turn the hair dryer on, and it's 1300 watts, 1334 and 42 watts right here. So we're running AC and DC at the same time. Let's add my laptop. My laptop is a USB Type-C. So USB Type-C is right here. It's a DC output. And immediately went up 55, 67, 60, 79. You see, because I added my laptop. So it's actually quite a realistic situation. I'm charging my laptop right now. We have a hair dryer going on, so I'm charging my laptop while drying my hair, and I'm also charging my phone, and I'm also running a mini fridge. We've got 91 watts from DC load, and we've got 1,339 watts from AC load. Did you guys see the screen turn off? This is because default settings set the screen time to 1 minute. I want to set it to never. Okay, cool. And we just lost 1%. When we started 1%, sorry. When we started live streaming, it was 19%. Right now, it's been an hour and 6 minutes, and it's 18% right now. So this is how we can run multiple devices for a long time from DC and AC simultaneously. And if you want to turn it off, just turn it off and off, or simply unplug the devices or turn them off. You know how to do that. Okay, cool. So that was a quick demo. So you guys have no doubts everything is real, everything is working, no problem whatsoever. I will still turn DC on because I still want to charge my my laptop. Let me see if I can access it from the app. Okay, again, go to Bluetti app, and let me search EP500. Okay, yes, and I have connected to the EP500. So I'm sitting here. It's not very convenient for me to stand up and turn DC on. I can do it from the app. DC on, and my laptop started charging. Oh, it's gone, but it showed 49%. Yes, it's charging right now, and DC is on, and it's pulling out 47 watts. I can see it from the app. Could we please zoom in on the app? Okay, so 47 watts right now. I can see it from my app. Okay, 49 watts. I just unplugged it, so it's 0 watts right now, and let me plug it back in, and it's gonna, yes, it's climbing up. 13, 33, 44, 40. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is how I can see what's going on from the app. I don't need to go there and look at the screen. We also have network settings here, share the device. We've got working mode, UPS mode. We can set it all here. Very, very convenient. We can go to sleep, select UPS mode, working mode, auto sleep of the screen, about device. We can learn firmware upgrades. We can check firmware upgrades right here. And we can always unbind the device. Okay, so charging methods of EP500. Number one, we have wall charging, guys, with an enormous input of 2000 watts maximum. Another charging method is the same, basically like a wall outlet, but during power outages, you can charge from your generator either gasoline, propane, or diesel generator. Next we have, of course, solar panels via 4-pin aviation MC4 cable. For regular solar panels, max input current of solar charging is 20 amps, so it doesn't matter. It's just that the amperage will not be higher than 20 amps. And the open circuit voltage, as we saw right there from the input, is from 55 volts to 145 volts. EP500 can achieve maximum 1200 watts of solar input. You can connect 4 to 6 pieces of SP200, for example, solar panels in series, or you can connect the MC4 port solar panels to the MC4 aviation cable and plug the aviation cable to the middle input port on EP500. You can also power your EP500 from roof panels, or in other words, rigid panels, right? So, but again, you're limited by 155 volts. So even 145 volts, sorry, from 55 volts to 145 volts. So you might need to step down your voltage. So yeah, so you can get a step down module on our website. There is this thing, it's called step down module. It basically lowers the voltage of your roof panels so that they become compatible with our EP500. Now, another method is dual charging. You can combine charging from AC and from DC at the same time. It can be anything. You can be charging from a generator and from solar panels at the same time, from a wall outlet and from solar panels at the same time, or even from a generator or from a wall outlet and from another wall outlet with an adapter at the same time. Because we don't need an adapter to charge from AC, really. We just have this cable, right? But if you want to charge from two wall outlets at the same time, you can get another adapter, T500, and you can enjoy charging from two wall outlets at the same time. Okay, now guys, how long can it power or run our devices? Okay, well, it has a massive capacity, but still it's not immortal, so it has some limitations. For example, if you're running a big fridge, 1200 watts, okay, and it's a huge fridge, it can last for 4 to 5 hours. If you're running an electric fry pan of 1500 watts, it can last for 2.8 hours. So again, those devices, they're very, very power hungry. They will discharge pretty quickly. Well, you decide for yourself if it's enough or not. 2.8 hours, yeah. Microwave oven of 1000 watts, you can run it for 4.1 hours. Washing machine of 500 to 1000 watts, it can run for 8.2 hours. Actually, this is surprising to me because I've always been thinking that washing machines consume a lot of power, a lot of electricity. 500 to 1000 watts, 8.2 hours. Space heater of 1500 watts, you can run it for 2.8 hours. Air conditioner of 8000 BTU, or in watts would be 715 watts, you can run it for 6.3 hours. Well, actually it depends, right? It depends on manufacturers, from 6.3 to 17.3 hours. Okay, it depends on the temperature and the ambient temperature and other conditions. If you charging your phone, our phone is usually 15 watt hours, so more or less, right? Guess how many times you can charge your phone, just to give you kind of like an understanding on how small the phone's battery is. So we talked about all this like bigger devices, right? It can last for 5 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours. But for a phone, we don't even measure it in hours because for different phones it takes different time to charge. We say how many times can you charge your phone. So from EP500 you can charge your phone 280 times. Laptop is 49 watt hours, 80 plus times you can charge your laptop. And a desktop, 300 watts, a desktop computer, you can run it for 14 hours. Quite impressive to me. CPAP machine, okay? Now this is, we talked before about CPAP machine, and if you're looking for a stable UPS source to run your CPAP machine when the power is gone, CPAP machine of 40 watts, okay, you can run it for 58.5 hours from our EP500. So for those folks who use CPAP machines, possibly sleep with CPAP machines, and also who experience power outages, EP500 is a very good device to use CPAP machines with because it has an enormous capacity, 5,120 watt hours, and a 40 watt CPAP machine can be plugged into our EP500 and you can run it for 58 and a half hours. Bench grinder, some tools, right? 1,400 watts. You can run it for 2.5 hours. Welding machine of 1,800 watts. You can run it for 2.3 hours. Circular saw, either 1,400 watts or 2,300 watts. You can run it for 2.5 hours. Electric vehicle of 16 amps, or in other words, 1,800 watts. You can power it for 10 to 16 miles. And electric bike of 500 watts, you can power it for 100 to 150 miles. That's a lot of miles. It really is. Okay. Now, another important thing about EP500 as well as EP500 Pro is a UPS, or uninterruptible power supply. Okay, so UPS is really powerful. It has 4 modes. We have offline and online UPS. We have time control UPS, customized UPS, and PV priority UPS. So power outages, you have UPS. You don't even notice what happened. The lights stay on, the fridge stays on, the computer, your desktop stays on, no problem whatsoever. Split phase function. For those of you guys who want to just completely change the game, right? And we know that it's not for everybody because those products, they come at a price. So for example, EP500 is $3,999 right now. So it's an investment for sure. But if you want to get 2 of them, you can do that. And what does it really change? It's an important question because it does change a lot of things, but it also does not change a lot of things. So first of all, the wattage limitation here is 2,000 watts. That means that you cannot plug more than 2,000 watts. If you plug more, you will have an overload. Now, if you have 2 EP500s together, this number doubles, right? So from 2,000 watts, you go to 4,000 watts. But again, it's not like all of the ports will be magically doubling. You will have a fusion box. On this fusion box, you have 6 wall outlets, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and those are standard 120 volts and 2,000 watts. But you will have 1 outlet there that is 240 volts and 4,000 watts. Okay. You will need a fusion box, and it includes a box itself, again with 6 wall outlets and 1 240 volt. 4,000 watt outlet and 4 cables includes. And EP500, guys, is right now available at $3,999. Okay, EP500 Pro. It's time we talk about EP500 Pro. What is the difference? Obviously, we have this one is on my right, this one is on my left. Of course, we'll be comparing them. Make no mistake, we will be comparing them because they look identical. They look the same. And for me, there is a way to say which one is which because this one has a different wall outlet there. You can see the AC outlets and it has 1 different outlet. So I can immediately say, oh, this one is EP500 Pro. But for people who are not familiar with them, they look similar. They look the same, basically. So anyway, indeed, they are very similar. And the difference, you decide for yourself if it's important or not. So here, first of all, the battery capacity is the same. It's 5,120 watt hours, okay? Same here and same here. Same lifespan, same battery chemistry. The first and the most eye-catching criteria that is different is the wattage. So here is 2,000 watts, as we mentioned before, and here is 3,000 watts, okay? So it's very different. It's much higher, believe me. Going up 1000 watts, it's a huge improvement. It's 3000 watts. It's colossal. And EP500 Pro, and we're getting ahead of ourselves, but EP500 Pro also supports split phase. So you know what I'm saying is basically that if we connect two EP500s, we have one outlet there is 240 volts and 6000 watts. This is massive. Here we are limited by 4000 watts. It's massive too, but if you need 6000 watts, you'll have it from EP500 Pro. Okay, now let's take a look at the outputs. Let's see if anything is different or not. Okay, and you know what? I have this like bold idea to actually put EP500 next to EP500 Pro as close as we possibly can and compare them so we can see both of them so that we can compare them. Yes. Okay, so this is EP500 Pro. Let's take a look at the outputs first of all. Okay, cool. So on the top we have two wireless charging pads, and could we please adjust the camera a little bit so we can see both of them? For that we can zoom in a little bit, I guess. Yeah, okay, cool. It's reflecting the light a little bit, but it's okay. So here we have two wireless charging pads, 15 watts, both of them, and here we have also two wireless charging pads. Same is EP500, this is EP500 Pro. DC outputs. Let's see what we have right here. So now let's have a look at a DC output. Okay guys, can we please focus here? For that you have to put the camera higher, I guess.
No, it's hard, very hard. You need to lift it and then you need to adjust it.
Okay, so right, you see, Teacher Gu is capable of putting the camera higher. Okay, so let's go, yeah. All right, cool. So here we have what? Here we have a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket, two DC 551 ports, and a 12 volt 10 amp RV plug, 12 volt 30 amp RV plug, or aviation socket in other words. Here we have the same EP500 Pro 12 volt and 30 amp aviation socket or RV plug, 12 volt 10 amp car power socket, DC 551 ports, and here we have two USB-C ports, okay, as opposed to one USB-C port right here. We have two USB-C ports right here. We have two 18 watt USB-A ports and two USB-A port, 15 watt USB-A ports. So actually the only thing that's different is here we have two USB-C ports as opposed to one there. But for some of you guys it might be important, myself included. I clearly think it's important. So this is the difference in terms of DC outputs. And right now we have a giveaway. Is that yes. Okay? Cool. Let's switch the camera, and then we'll keep talking about the difference between AC outlets there. Okay, cool. Giveaway. Is it going to be the tableware set?
Yes.
Where is the tableware set? Do we have it in the studio?
Isn't it you moved it?
I don't know. I haven't seen that.
It was a black one.
Okay guys, right now please type Bluetti in the comments. Bluetti tableware set giveaway ready. This is the second time we'll give away our tableware set. I'm very excited about that. If you guys are camping, you need to have something like a tableware set. And why not to have it from Bluetti? That's a good idea. So the first thing about our tableware set is how compact it is, right? So you can see that everything is very well organized in a small bag like this. Let's open it. Let's see what we have inside. So okay, so we have this like a frying pan. It's a frying pan, right? So you can frying stuff, and also you want to put it back. It doesn't take much space. we have this nice kettle to boil water, and inside of that kettle we have two metal cups, right? We have a foldable fork. We have this hook, and it's a must-have. It's very important if you're traveling, especially backpack traveling. And we also have a spoon, right? So here's a spoon, okay? And the kettle itself. And here we have a big bowl, okay? It's very big. And we give away this tableware set to someone who is our subscriber on YouTube. Do we give away 2 sets or 1 set? 2 sets. Okay, guys. So on Facebook and on YouTube, please type Bluetti. Bluetti. We have 29 people right now on YouTube, and let me check the Facebook. There we go. 13 people on Facebook. Okay, very nice. So you can type Bluetti both on YouTube and on Facebook, and our team is choosing the winners. Let's go. And guys, I want to remind you one more time that the giveaways and discount codes are only for the US. It says not for climbing. This is an important note, by the way. Yes, don't use it for climbing. I don't think it's that reliable, right? It's not as reliable as for climbing. But I definitely want to buy the same thing. Okay, excuse me if it's a little bit too loud, because my microphone is here after all. Okay, so I don't want to make it any louder. Okay, guys, type Bluetti in the comments. Let's go. And we have a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So our YouTube winner is John I don't know how to, I just spell it. M-I-C-H-A-U-D. M-I-C-H-A-U-D. John Michaud. And the Facebook winner is David Ta. David T-A. David Ta. Okay, congratulations, winners. Congratulations, winners. Very good, very well done. That was our 3rd giveaway for today. We still have 30 minutes before the end of our live stream, and we still have 1 giveaway, and the biggest giveaway, which is the Bluetti mini fridge. And while we are here, guys, let me show you how to place an order during the live stream and use those discount codes that I'm always talking about, but maybe some of you don't even know what discount codes are, and it's totally fine. Maybe you're new here. So here we are, guys, on YouTube. You can also be on Facebook. It doesn't matter, both platforms. Here is the description. And what do you want to get? So you already know the names. We talked about them. Maybe you want to get, let's say, EP500 Pro. So you copy this code, you click this link, just click it. I'll close this one. For example, you want to get EP500 Pro. Yeah, the mini fridge is coming up, yes. Okay. So you can get 2 EP500 Pros or EP500 Pro and PV350. Actually, 3 EP550s, but I'll just get EP500 Pro alone. Okay, and 5 years of warranty. More payment options or buy with Shop Pay. Choose any of those. Okay. All right, and $4,899. Okay, this one does not work. Life EP500. So right now, discount code does not work. Let me try this one.
We don't have discount code for that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Check the
Because before we had.
You didn't put it on the price table.
Okay, you can maybe enable it right now. Okay?
What is the price?
It's $100 off. Okay, guys. All right, switch back to the studio. All right, cool. So we'll check in the code right now if we still have that $100 off discount or not, because after all, those are all time limited and sometimes they expire and we don't have the update. But yeah, so you can check right now, because I remember we used to have a discount for EP500 Pro. It's exactly, yeah, right, but with discount. Without discount, it's 4,000. I'm talking about 500 Pro, not 500. Yeah. Okay, guys. Now we were comparing EP500 Pro and EP500, and what is the difference? So let's take a look at the AC outlets right here. So the AC outlets. Okay, can we switch the camera? So we have a very clear difference here. Okay, I'll wait for the camera. Well, actually, I think you can see it, right? So here we have 4 AC outlets, 4 normal wall outlets, right? And here we have, right, is EP500, and on EP500 Pro we have also 4 wall outlets. Very nice. And here we have one 30 amp max outlet. So guys, if you need this outlet, you only have it on EP500 Pro. It's a 30 amp max outlet. Here is the input, okay, and we have 120 volts AC, 30 amp max, and look at this. The open circuit voltage here, the range is much wider. So there it was from 55 volts to 145 volts, and here is from 12 volts, so the lower voltage is much lower, from 12 volts and up to 150 volts. What does that mean? That means you can connect a wider range of solar panels. So it's always good news. It's always good news. You have more options, you have more choice. And here we have a communication interface, okay? So communication interface to connect 2 EP500s together if you need to. Now the screen is pretty much the same. Let's quickly go through this screen. So again, the battery life here. Let's see if we have any difference. I don't remember clearly if there is any difference. Settings, language, AC output voltage, AC output frequency, DC1 input source, and DC2 input source. This is the same as here. The only difference is that here we have 2 DC input sources, 1 and 2. On EP500 we only have 1, okay? Next we have eco mode, machine type, working mode, silent mode, and max grid power to 30 amps. In advanced mode we still need a password. PV parallel enable, we don't have that on EP500, but we have it here, parallel or sequences. Yeah, we indeed don't have it. Okay, now Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and all this stuff. Buzz settings, touch sound, color brightness, date, time, and restored factory settings. The same, and the same. Okay, let's try to connect to the app now. Again, the app is called Bluetti. There we go. So let me see if I have connected to that before. I have not. I have only connected to EP500, not Pro. First, let's check if Bluetooth is on. And it's on, and Wi-Fi is on. Perfect. But they are disconnected. I'll try to scan the code on the backside of the QR code, and it says binding successful. You're now able to control your Bluetti device in the palm of your hand. Okay, and here we are. So it was successful. Click here, and we're connected. So I can see the battery life, I can see DC and AC. I can turn them on and off. Not only can I see them, but I can control them, turn them on and off. Okay. I can go to settings. network settings, share device, working mode, grid charge, time control, manage charge and discharge time, SOC settings, auto sleep, about device, firmware upgrades, my favorite one, and we have an upgrade. So you see guys, this upgrade life is what is going on. It's showing you the percentage. According to my experience, it will get close or even to 50% straight, and it will pause. Like, you will just be loading for a long time. And this is how you do. In this case, it's a DSP upgrading. So this is a firmware upgrade, not just a software upgrade, not an upgrade of the app, even though of course we have upgrades of the app itself, very major upgrades. Just a quick note, during the upgrade you can't use your power station to power devices, okay? So, okay, as expected, it is at 50%, and as you guys can see, it kind of stopped, but it's actually did not stop. It's loading, it just takes time. So yeah, we passed through 50%, we're now at 53%. DSP upgrade, files transferred. Please do not close the app or turn off the device. Please do not close the app or do not turn off the device. Okay, cool. But at the same time, you cannot be using your device too, either. So, okay. I actually like upgrade updates. I mean, I like firmware upgrades. I mean, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want to get major bugs fixed and just get the system improved? And all of this from the app, totally effortless. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay, so we almost there. Guys, if you have any questions or if you have anything to say, you can always reach out to us in the comments. We appreciate that. And yes, indeed, our biggest giveaway, Bluetti mini fridge, is coming. I'm just checking the comments right now. We go live on Facebook and on YouTube. You can be watching us on both platforms. Don't hesitate to invite your friends. Don't forget to give us a like. It matters for us. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we almost there. What is it now? 81%. This is very quick, right? You don't have to be actually holding your phone like this and waiting all the time like me, right? This is where it gets awkward. But in normal life, you just upgrade it. Make sure your phone is like within 10 yards from the power station itself. And there you go. Just put your phone there. It definitely takes less time than upgrading your phone, right? For those guys who installed like new system, iOS, on iPhone or anything on Android. It takes a long time, your phone turns off, takes, I don't know, 5 minutes. Here it's shorter than that, it's probably like more like 3 minutes. And your phone doesn't turn off, it's just in the app. After it's done, it will ask you to reconnect to the device, so it will automatically disconnect from the device and ask you to reconnect. We're done, so upgrade successful, please reconnect to the device. Okay. And we are connecting EP500, EP500 Pro. Let's connect. Okay, cool. And let's check if we have any upgrades now. No upgrades. We just carried it out successfully. So there you go, guys. Whatever you want to set, whatever you can do from the screen, you can do the same thing at ease from the app. So the app is just fantastic. Again, for those of you guys who didn't see the app, very quickly, we have network settings right here, share device, we have working mode, customize UPS, as the name implies. We have customize UPS, we can fully customize it, right? And when I'm saying customize, I mean we can set the, excuse me, where is it? Working mode, okay. PV priority UPS, for example, is what percentage we want to be charged from PV. Okay, 22%. Okay, customize UPS. We can set the time, SOC settings, and manage charge and discharge time. And we have more time slots right here. Okay, charge, discharge. We have more option than EP500. Okay, next we have standard UPS. standard UPS. We have select UPS online or offline, and it's online by default. Time control UPS. Again, as the name implies, just set the time zones right here. So when do you want it to charge? Like from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. Period 1, period 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, SOC charging. So this means when the battery reaches, let's say, 99% and 95%, you want it to stop. And when the battery drops down to, let's say, 20, 15, 18, 19, 20%, you want it to cut off any load to save the battery. And again, you can just set those numbers as you want. There is no limits whatsoever. You can learn about device right here, firmware upgrades, of course, and also carbon emission factor. Okay, and you can always unbind the device. From the app, you can also see a list of your power stations. You can go to your personal account. You can go reach out to customer service from the app too. And here you can learn about, first of all, you can upgrade the app from here. You can contact Bluetti. You can clear cache. And let me do that. You can go check out privacy policy. You can go and learn about Bluetti users agreement, and settings. You can set the font size right here, and the language. We have English, Chinese, Japanese, and German. Okay, cool guys, this is the app. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy using the app on a daily. Okay, so 8 minutes and 40 seconds before our last giveaway, Bluetti mini fridge. So let's test EP500 Pro right now. Let's again plug the same devices, maybe see if it behaves any differently, which I doubt. So let's plug our Bluetti mini fridge, our hair dryer, and of course our laptops and phones. So here we go. Here is the Bluetti mini fridge. There we go. It's right here, 12 volt and 10 amp. Remember to turn AC and DC on, but I will do it from the app. And you can take a look at the screen. Okay, let's focus on the screen, and I will do it from the app so that you see that it works. Have to wait. Okay, can we focus? Oh yeah, cool. EP500 Pro. Okay, perfect. So watch this, guys. DC. Oops, it's on, right? And we immediately running our fridge, and I did it from the app. This is how I did it. Okay, now I want to also connect my laptop, and it's also DC, USB-C, quick charge, 100 watts. My phone, my laptop is charging. Yes, it is. 51 watts, and let's plug in the hair dryer. The hair dryer is AC. I could turn it on here, but I'll just do it through the app. Plug it in here. Okay, all right, and let me do it through the app. AC. Awesome. Okay, so we've got 1,347 watts coming from AC and 59 watts right now from DC. Let me add up my phone. I'll put it here in the center. So it's right now it's 61 watts. It's climbing up. 63. Oh. Okay, so you see, guys, you can see everything from the app, and you can also see everything from the screen. Those are the same numbers. Okay, so this is how it works. I will just turn it off. Okay, I turn it off. Okay, cool. So this is how DC and AC works. I'll leave DC on because I want to be charging my laptop. Okay. So let's take a look what else do we have? EP500 Pro, again, a solar input is 2,400 watts maximum, so it's 1,200 by 2. A voltage input is what I particularly like because the voltage input here, the open circuit voltage range is much wider. It's from 12 volts to 150 volts, as opposed to for EP500 is from 55 volts, right? So feel the difference, 55 and 12 here. And there it's 145, but here's 150, okay? And maximum current is 12 amps. EP500 Pro is $4,899, the live stream price. Okay. Now the charging methods are the same basically as for EP500. It's from a wall outlet charging, from a generator, from a solar panel or solar panels, and other charging methods. You can combine DC and AC charging at the same time, no problem. And you can also charge and discharge it at the same time. It's a very important feature. It's called pass-through charging, and contrary to the common belief, it does not harm the battery. So you can be charging and discharging at the same time. However, we still recommend you to at least sometimes fully charge it and fully deplete it. Okay, it will prolong the battery life. But if you charge it and discharge it at the same time, it's not critical. With EP500 Pro, I'd have no worries. Yeah, and honestly, I completely agree with you. EP500 Pro, you get one, it's enough. For most people, it's enough for sure. You don't have to get two. Later on, if you want to get another one, to double the battery capacity, so you'll have 1,120 watts by 2, so it's 10,240 watts. Massive capacity. Later on, if you want to purchase another one, sure. See, you can have two of them together, double the capacity and double the wattage. So we will have one output with 240 volts and 6,000 watts, right? But again, you don't have to get two of them. Now, just get one, I'd say, and then later on, if you want another one, get another one. EP500 Pro is definitely the best one for power outages, and especially for long-lasting power outages. Okay, let me show you the solar panels of ours. We still have two solar panels we haven't showed that we have today on the list. It's PV350 and PV420. Oh, you actually have the K2 power bank. Cool. Yeah, you can definitely charge it with PV120. With EP500. Ooh, okay. Now, PV350, guys, is our solar panel, and let me show it to you. I just realized that sometimes we don't have enough time to talk about all of our products, but today we do have enough time. And here's PV350. So it also has the kickstands like this. Now we actually took this one out, so it's a little bit dirty. You can see. Okay, so all the cables are very well organized right here. MC4 connectors, the kickstands. Here's how you unzip it and open it. Okay, and I've got my kickstands right here. So there we go. Okay, so here's PV350 with a maximum input of 350 watts. The open circuit voltage is 46.5 volts, which means that it is compatible with AC200P, because the open circuit voltage of AC200P is from 35 to 150 volts. It's also compatible with AC200 Max, because the AC200 Max open circuit voltage is from 10 to 145 volts. It's certainly compatible with AC300, because the open circuit voltage there is from 12 to 150 volts, with B230, with B300, with AC500, and with EP500, and EP500 Pro, for sure. Okay, this is PV350 with a maximum input of 350 watts. Now let me show you Bluetti's biggest portable solar panel, PV420, with a maximum input of 420 watts. It's a new design, by the way. Even the color is a bit different. Kickstands are here. Okay. So PV420, as I said multiple times, as we speak right now, for now, is the biggest portable power station of Bluetti. We have the kickstands right here. Oops. Okay. So we have 3 kickstands, which is enough. Again, it's ETFE material, 23.4% of cell efficiency. The cables are there on that side. On this side, again, MC4 connectors, nothing supernatural. MC4 connectors, very practical. And the open circuit voltage is 44.3 volts. And the maximum output is, or I should say input probably, right? Input you will get from it is 420 watts. It's again, cell type is monocrystalline silicon. Operating temperature, we don't recommend the ambient temperature be lower than 14 Fahrenheit and not higher than 149 Fahrenheit. It weighs in at 30.8 pounds, 14 kilograms, and dimensions are 105.3 inches by 38.3 inches unfolded, and folded is 38.3 inches by 25.9 inches by 1.7 inches folded. And we have a warranty for 12 months. Okay, what is it? Is it the giveaway time right now? Oh yeah. So we give away our Bluetti mini fridge, and we actually ran this Bluetti mini fridge, and it's still running. It's still running. Ooh, it's nice and cool. It's cold actually. So we're running this mini fridge right now. It works from a car power socket, and we give it away. It's a big giveaway. So please type Bluetti in the comments. Bluetti, Bluetti, Bluetti. Let's go. Okay. And we give away this mini fridge, only one, on YouTube. So guys on Facebook, please jump on YouTube. Our channel is called Bluetti Official, okay? Please jump on YouTube to compete in the giveaways. Again, guys from Facebook, Bluetti Global, jump on YouTube, which is Bluetti Official, because we only give away one fridge like this. It actually has Bluetti logo. If you open it, you will see that it's quite spacious, especially when you remove this shaft in the middle. You can put up some bottles, put in some bottles in and stuff like that. It's from a 12 volt DC. Those has 240 volts AC. You can turn on and off right here. Oh, warm and cool. So off. What? It has a warm mode? Seriously? What? It can heat up your stuff.
They have a warm mode.
So it's right now it's off. Right now it's warm.
But what is warm for?
Like preheating, like keep stuff warm.
Huh.
Okay. All right. Bluetti giveaway ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. So, by the way, this is our biggest power solar panel, PV420. Okay, guys. So we're still choosing the winners, and we're still waiting for Facebook guys to jump on YouTube, because this giveaway we only give one refrigerator away. Please type Bluetti. Yeah, I can see many people typing Bluetti right now, but we're still waiting for Facebook guys to jump here, so it's fair. 36 people right now online. This is amazing. Let's go. Guys, don't forget to give us a like, because now we only have 20 likes, but we have 36 people. So someone definitely forgotten to press that like button. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to always stay in the known. What is going on, when is the best deals, the best prices, okay? Awesome. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so the name is All American Look. All American Look. Congratulations. User's name is All American Look. Congratulations, Look. You won our mini fridge. Now please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address in the USA, your phone number, and attach the screenshot where we say, congratulations, Luke, you won our Bluetti mini fridge. Yes, guys, confirmed. Right now it's in the warm mode and it's heating. It's actually heating. I can feel the heat. And before it was very cold. Right now it's hot. When I'm touching it, it's hot. So it does have heating mode. If you need to keep stuff warm, it does have heating mode. Wow, I did not expect that. This is fantastic. So apparently it has cool mode and warm mode. I didn't know. Okay, so congratulations. We have 40 people right now. Very glad to have 40 people right here. Don't forget to give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And don't forget to come to our next lesson, which is actually very soon. Today is Sunday. Our next lesson is going to be on Tuesday. This Tuesday, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So Tuesday, February 21st, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. During the live stream, we have discount codes that you can see in the comments. So we're saving $20 off, $40 off, $30, etc. Now, guys, in the description, I put the Bluetti support information. So if you have any after sales questions, you can always reach out to, first of all, our website, Bluetti support. If you don't find the answer there, you can then email Bluetti, and I put the contact information for the US, Canada, European Union, and Ukraine, the UK. So you can always reach out to a specific customer support from your country. Thank you everybody. Thank you, Jeff, for answering the community's questions. Thank you everybody for being here. Pleasure to have you here as always. I'll see you on this Tuesday, 21st, February 21st, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. You can always check us on all social media. We are on Instagram, TikTok. You can also follow us. You can also subscribe to our newsletter on our website, BluettiPower.com. You can register an account on BluettiPower.com to get Bluetti bucks. And those Bluetti bucks you can then exchange for merch, for caps, hoodies, tableware sets, magnets, and other cool things. Okay, and you can even get discounts from those Bluetti bucks. You can actually exchange them for discounts and vouchers. So always go to Bluetti website and check out if you have any Bluetti bucks when you purchase. And to have them, please go and register an account, sign up. It's free, by the way. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you for being here. Today is actually a very special live stream that we talked about EP500 and EP500 Pro. We don't talk a lot about that. Just realized you can't see it because of the solar panel. Here is our revolutionizing home backup power with EP500 and EP500 Pro. Guys, right now I just want to say one thing, that we're definitely playing a long term and we want to be satisfied with your purchase. So think about what you need and get it, because solar energy, green energy is the future and the present right now. I am very excited to work in this industry. This industry is relatively new, especially portable energy, especially portable green energy. But in the future, right, we definitely want to switch the whole planet to renewable energy sources. This oil and gas is in the past. It's bad for the environment. It's bad for the economy. Some countries profit from it, but it's definitely not sustainable. It's not renewable. So I am very excited about renewable energy sources. This is really the field that I want to explore, and I appreciate your company, I appreciate your interest. There are other companies that do the same job. We're trying to compete, we're trying to be better. Thank you for choosing Bluetti, and I'll see you again this Tuesday, 21st, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Give us a like if you haven't yet, and remember to subscribe. I'll see you next